the clairvoyance and magical animation, and regard practitioners as the offspring. Aka samarata shada rasa marayapi. Aka samarata shada rasa marayapi. Aka samarata shada rasa marayapi. Dayata gati gati pargati parasam gati buddhi soha. Dayata. To the power of the great truth of the words of exalted three jewels, may all adverse conditions be overcome. May they become non-existent. May they be pacified. May all the evils such as enemies, obstacles, and hindrances, and adverse conditions be pacified. Shatim Kriye Soha. May the 80,000 types of obstacles be pacified. May we be separated from adverse harmful conditions. May everything conducive be obtained, and by the auspiciousness of everything good, may there be excellent happiness here and now. May all sentient beings achieve extraordinary superior happiness. May all sentient beings be free from the unbearable sea of suffering. May all sentient beings never be parted from the bliss of supreme liberation. May all sentient beings be free of all bias, attachment, and anger to near ones and aversion to others. To accomplish my own and others' aims, I generate the altruistic intention to attain enlightenment for the benefit of all sentient beings. To accomplish my own and others' aims, I generate the altruistic intention to attain enlightenment for the benefit of all sentient beings. To accomplish my own and others' aims, I generate the altruistic intention to attain enlightenment for the benefit of all sentient beings. Reverently, I prostrate my body, speech, and mind, and present clouds of every type of offering, actually offered to mentally transform. I confess all my negative actions accumulated since beginner's time, and rejoice in the virtues of all holy and ordinary beings. Please remain until samsara ends and turn the wheel of Dharma for sentient beings. I dedicate all the virtues of others and myself to the great enlightenment. The Heart Sutra. Thus have I heard, once the Blessed One was dwelling in Rajagriha at Vulture Peak Mountain, together with great gathering of Sangha of monks and a great gathering of Sangha of Bodhisattvas. At that time, the Blessed One entered a samadhi that expresses a Dharma called profound illumination. At the same time, Noble Avalokitesvara, the Bodhisattva Mahasattva, while practicing the profound prajna paramita, saw in this way, he saw the five skandhas to be empty of nature. Then, through the power of the Buddha, Venerable Sariputra said to Noble Avalokitesvara, the Bodhisattva Mahasattva, how should a son or daughter of noble family train who wishes to practice the profound prajna paramita? Addressed in this way, Noble Avalokitesvara, the Bodhisattva Mahasattva said to Venerable Sariputra, O Sariputra, a son or daughter of noble family who wishes to practice a profound prajna paramita should see in this way, signifies skandhas to be empty of nature. Form is emptiness, emptiness also is form. Emptiness is no other than form. Form is no other than emptiness. In the same way, feeling, perception, formation, and consciousness are emptiness. Thus, Sariputra, all dhammas are emptiness. There are no characteristics. There's no birth and no cessation. There is no impurity and no purity. There's no decrease and no increase. Therefore, Sariputra, in emptiness, there's form, no feeling, no perception, no formation, no consciousness, no eye, no ear, no nose, no tongue, no body, no mind, no appearance, no sound, no smell, no taste, no touch, no dhammas, no dhatu, up to no mind dhatu, no dhatu of dhammas, no mind consciousness dhatu, no ignorance, no end of ignorance, up to no old age and death, no end of old age and death, no suffering, no origin of suffering, no cessation of suffering, no path, no wisdom, no attainment, and no non-attainment. Therefore, Sariputra, since the Bodhisattvas have no attainment, they abide by means of prajna paramita. Since there is no obscuration of mind, there is no fear, they transcend falsity and attain complete nirvana. All the Buddhas of the three times by means of prajna paramita fully awaken to unsurpassable true complete enlightenment. Therefore, the great mantra of prajna paramita mantra of great insight, unsurpassed mantra, unequaled mantra, the mantra that comes all suffering should be known as truth. Since there's no deception, the prajna paramita mantra is said in this way. Dayata gati gati paragati parasam gati bodhi soha. Thus, Sariputra, the Bodhisattva Mahasattva should train the profound prajna paramita. Then the Blessed One arose from the samadhi and praised Noble Avalokitesvara, the Bodhisattva Mahasattva, saying, Good, good, O son of noble family, thus it is. O son of noble family, thus it is. One should practice the profound prajna paramita just as you have taught, and all the Tagadas will rejoice. When the Blessed One had said this, Venerable Sariputra and Noble Avalokitesvara, the Bodhisattva Mahasabha, the whole assembly, and the world of his gods, humans, asuras, and Gandharvas rejoiced and praised the words of the Blessed One. Okay, we shall take a break here.
Thank you, Annie Dechen. 谢谢法乐法师带领我们做这个开始的这个念诵文。那么there's some good news to share with everybody. For those who have actually offered the light for today's special day's light offering, all the lights have already successfully offered today and this afternoon have already been lighted up. So thank you for everybody's participation. There's actually total about 140 plus lights being offered today. So we rejoice in all your merits. Thank you for joining us in this special occasion. 谢谢大家呢，今天呢参与我们这个佛陀初转法轮日的这个供灯。那么随喜大家的功德呢，我们一共收到了大概140多位的这个报名，感谢你们。
Nagas are beings in their previous life whom are practitioners. Okay, and so what happened is that for their practice and for their great accumulation of merits and their spiritual capabilities and spiritual powers, right? The good karma caused them.
Hi everybody, Rinpoche is ready. We shall pause the video here. I will share again once after teaching. Yeah, so do stay tuned. Thank you. So everybody stand by to offer tree position later when you see Rinpoche on the screen. Let's welcome Rinpoche now. So today we'll be
Lama ge pe sung ga chen da lo de pe so nam jin cho du dem ba ge che gya gya su so chi je kyang ko ja we lo do do ha sa na we ge gyo le she so Rape pagi la me se peko don do dem pe don de la chaso ion choyo na so me do da rishim do po nan sa ri chaso mo sha me tro tri ga so di Sonam chincho gela cho babu Nagi to me do ni sapai Lunga igi mi ge chi ge na Ge pa dum pa sun ge me don cho Ine gyo pe rapo so shan Li me do de man ro tro la so Chur ge pam pe dao jo do yon de Gom bo yo ge lap che zap pa la Da cha sam pa ta pe rang o Chi tsu la ma dam pa ke nam ki Chuku kala ken se chojin ji Jita sampe du ji jimala Sabge churgi chaba aptu so Nagi jine sampe ge wadi Dengdam drowa kola gampeda Kim pa chi su lo san tra pa yi thêm phi niệm bố rin đô cha di su sa chi bố gi ju shi me do tra ri ram ni si de kim pa di sang ge shin do mi de wo wa gi ro kun nam da jin la cho pa sho mi mi tơ we da chin che re ji ri me kim te wam po jam pe yang gan chi kim pe zong thiên zong ka pa no san ra pi sa la so wa di mi mi tơ we da chin che re ji me kim pe wam po jam pe ya gan chi kim pe zong thiên zong ka pa lo san ra pi sa la so wa di mi mi tơ we da chin che re ji ri mi kim pe wam po jam pe yang gan chi kim pe zong thiên zong ka pa lo san ra pi sa la so wa di.
Everyone, you may offer three prostration to Rinpoche now. 大家可以向上师顶礼。
可以了吗？可以了吗？可以了吗？可以。Okay, let's offer a mandala to request teaching from Rinpoche. Oma hong, oma hong, oma hong. Om bensa bo mi a, wan chi se gi sa ji. Om bensa riki a ho, chi cha riko yuki ko we wu su. Riga po ri rap sha, lu pa bo, lu zamboli, no balancho. Jan dami yen lu dam lu pa ngaya dan ngaya zen yo den dam lam chodro Rami yen da rami yen ye da Rinpoche ri wo pa sam gi shim dojo ye ba mak mo pa ye lo do Kolo Rinpoche, Nobo Rinpoche, Tumo Rinpoche, Lombo Rinpoche, Lambo Rinpoche, Tacho Rinpoche, Mapon Rinpoche, Tachia Boye Bomba, Ge Ma Trewa Ma Lo Ma Gama, Mito Ma Dumbo Ma Lansa Ma Dripchama, Me Ma Dawa Rinpoche Do Chole Nambra Gyawe Gyazen Usolana Mi Pajo Puson Sopa Masanwa Mepa Sashi Yendo Wawa Dida Trichin Zaveda Gyupa Chepe Paden Lama Damba Namba Kiba Duyan Lama Losam Doan Doje Chan Lazo Kodam Cheba Nam La Jinka Mowa Gilwo Doji Drongwe Don Joshi Susu Jini Kanda Sodo Wa Magyu Nam Keda Dam Nyambi Sam Chin Tam Chila Tosi Wan Chin Bogo Ni Chingi Lap Tu So sa chia bồ gi jo xin mê đô tra ri ra li zi ni đi gen ba đi sang ge yin du mi de wo wa gi ro ko nam da jin la cho para sho da gi cha da mon son ge pe yu ran ye ba su lo da lo cho chi pan pa me pa mo gi le ze ni do so ran sa ro wa yin ge lo chi chun la ma nam pa gi nam gi cho gu ka la in zi rin ni ji da tam pi tu ji ji ma la ja ni chu ki cha pa a tu so mi dam guru ra nam mandala kam ni ya da ya mi. Offering of body. Okay. O you Lord who appear in the ordinary form of the Buddha of the three times, your beautiful body is an inexhaustible treasury of ornamental wheels. By firmly remaining until samsara ends, may seeing, hearing, or remembering you become meaningful. O you Lord, who appear in the ordinary form of the Buddha of the three times, your melodious speech is an inexhaustible treasury of enlightened perfection. By the profound and extensive nectar of the Dharma, may happiness be bestowed on migrators without discrimination. O you Lord, who appear in the ordinary form of the Buddha of the three times, your secret mind is an inexhaustible treasury of fearless wisdom. By the profound yoga of the six perfections and the two stages, may the darkness of ignorance in samsaric minds be quickly dispelled. Just as Lord Brahma once made the offering of precious golden wheel to the Buddha, so too shall we make this offering today to create a cause for the kingdom of the unsurpassable Dharma to flourish unceasingly even in degenerate times. O Guru, please continue to turn the Dharma wheel to the end of time. May all branches of the teaching Choling tree grow deep roots and flourish to provide the shade of Dharma protection to all beings. Lord Guru, you who are Buddha, to you we offer this turning conch. Possessing a deep, far-reaching and melodious sound, this conch sends forth the voice of Dharma, awakening all beings from the slumber of ignorance to accomplish all beings' welfare.
The conch is shell for all beings.
Praised by all the Buddhas of the three times who rule over the Dharma kingdom of the supreme vehicle, by offering these 7 precious royal objects, may the kingdom of Dharma forever remain firm. Wheel, banner of victory, umbrella, knot, lotus, noble vase, golden fishes, and white turned conch. These 8 symbols marking supreme auspiciousness, we offer that virtue and goodness flourish in all directions and in all times. Just by being touched, seen, heard, or remembered, they bestow the supreme prosperity that removes all ignorance. By offering these 8 auspicious substances, blessed by the victorious ones, may the supreme virtue blaze forth. Precious Guru, you who are Buddha, to you we offer a myriad of butter lamps with flaming lights to dispel ignorance and the root of darkness of the 10 directions. May all sentient beings always be guided by the light of the Guru and Triple Gem. May the holy activities of all lineage gurus and teaching trailing shine like the blazing sun. Precious Guru, making an offering to even a paw of yours accumulates greater merit than that to all Buddhas of the three times. To you we offer an abundance fruits and pray that auspicious conditions quickly arise for the cultivation of Dharma and attainments come to fruition instantly. Okay, thank you, Rinpoche, and let's all greet Rinpoche. Good evening, Rinpoche.
Good evening, Rinpoche.
Evening, Rinpoche.
Ashik Telek Rinpoche. Evening, Rinpoche.
Evening, Rinpoche.
No, good morning, good evening.
Good evening, Rinpoche.
Rinpoche. Akan say good morning pula.
Good evening, Rinpoche.
Good evening, Rinpoche. 大家晚上好。
师父晚上好，大家晚上好。
晚上好。
师父晚上好。
大家晚上好。
晚上好。
Good evening, everybody.
Hello.
So, today is the anniversary of Lord Buddha first turning on the wheel of Dharma. Traditionally, there's always this teaching about the Four Noble Truths and the Noble Eightfold Path. But I guess these days there is so much on social media that I feel I want to talk about something that is more meaningful and more direct for everybody to practice together. Now, let's start by taking refuge to Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha. Namo Gurubhya, Namo Buddhaya, Namo Dhammaya, Namo Sanghaya, Namo Gurubhya, Namo Buddhaya, Namo Dhammaya, Namo Sanghaya, Namo Gurubhya, Namo Buddhaya, Namo Dhammaya, Namo Sanghaya. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato sama sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato sama sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato sama sambuddhassa. So, I want to talk straight to the point about the essence of Mahayana Buddhism. Of course, it is easy to say bodhicitta. But when we want to say what is the fundamental difference between Theravada Buddhism and Mahayana Buddhism, I feel there is a shortcut, two ways to see about that. Both also have Mahayana and Theravada both have the same thing, but I want to explain which one focus more on each. So, okay, so great compassion. Okay, great compassion. What is the result of practicing great compassion, or what is the cause of practicing great compassion? Okay, the mind, when talk about this, is the focal point that we don't want other beings to have suffering. Right? Okay. So simple. First line, because we don't want other beings to have suffering, so therefore we focus on great compassion. Now you understand? So why I said this is the foundation of the tradition of elders or Theravada Buddhism. Some people say small scope, but actually what small scope? We the talk, we are not even small scope ourselves. Okay. When we say free from suffering, we only think about ourselves to free from suffering. But all beings, so many beings to free all from suffering, then this is the real great compassion. So what we really need to practice in terms as a foundational cultivator or a person who believes in Buddha because of his teaching, not believe in Buddha because he can fulfill our wish. Many people pray to Buddha, pray to Guru, pray to Buddha like God. And then sort of like, want to pray so that the problems will go away and difficulties will go away and this and that. Apparently, this exactly is not what Buddhism is all about. Okay, Buddhism is about something even nastier. Buddhism is nasty. It is not a bed of rose. All forms of Buddhism is nasty. It's painful. Because to be free from suffering, you must know what you are suffering about. And if we try to run away from ourselves, we are only numbing our pain by doing something else. These days, everybody look at mobile phone. In the old days, people didn't have mobile phone. They look at Reader's Digest, look at magazine, look at newspaper, because it so many things we don't want to face, right? The newspaper, keep on holding the newspaper and flipping, read the whole day in and out the newspaper. Sometimes it's really unbelievable. These days is less boring than reading newspaper because you have social media, you have what do you call Instagram and TikTok and what do you call Facebook and so many other things, you know, right? Non-stop, and this thing is talking and moving, has sound, has color, has light, is so much more interesting, right? Then we have become dependent on something to amuse our mind so that we cannot face, so that we don't need to face ourselves. Today, somebody has a question that is about loneliness. So this and this also has a link. But now we are saying about, great compassion. Many people say, oh, Theravada Buddhism, not so much about compassion, more about their practice, want to be free from suffering, But it's because you want to free others from suffering. That's why you have a great compassion. The other one, okay, for Mahayana, you see, one is just to be free from suffering. When you're not suffering, what happens? When you have no suffering, what happens? Huh? Lepak lah, No suffering. You're not. No suffering doesn't mean happy, Relax, right? Malay lepak. Everybody just drink cup of happy drink, maybe teh tarik, kopi tarik, whatever, Then after that, just lie down there, right? A typical Singaporean expression: meet up with friends and talk sing song, right? Yeah. This is really our love language, talk sing song, right? This is what happens. People just, if there's no suffering, everything is okay. Nobody even think about accumulating merit. Nobody even think about doing something or learning something to improve ourselves. Nobody. We only want to let the time pass, relax, and this and that. Okay. So what is the next big thing about Buddhism that move us to have a Mahayana heart? Okay, it is the wish for all beings to have happiness, right? You have no suffering doesn't mean you want to be happy or you want other people to be happy, Correct. When you have no suffering, what happens? We are very easily jealous. Just simple as that. When we have no suffering, we see other people better than us, jealous. Right? So if you realize in Mahayana Buddhism, there is a thing called rejoicing. There is a thing called great love. And what is the thing about the great love? Okay. This great love, right? Practicing great love is about wishing, right? Everybody to be happy. Right? You love someone, you want them to be happy, right? Correct? When you love someone, you want them to be happy. So like that. So Mahayana based on a great love that we want others to be happy. Okay? So what goes down the next thing to Vajrayana? Vajrayana is take the chemical reaction of having Theravada, Mahayana, put what is this chemical that make things happen faster? A catalyst. Okay, when you put a catalyst into the foundation of Theravada and Mahayana inside, okay, we see lots of bubbles. We're going to see lots of bubbles. We're going to feel the feast, and it's going to be uncomfortable, and it's going to be painful. Vajrayana make us see ourselves, not see other people, but see ourselves. When we see ourselves, then we know how to readjust the so many things within ourselves. Then we stop laughing at people and stop criticizing people and stop being righteous and stop judging people, you know. You see, if we have no problem, no suffering means no problem, right? No suffering, no problem. You easily jealous, easily this, easily that. When you have great love, you want to have great love by cultivating great compassion, a great compassion to be free from suffering. Great love which is the result. A great love, right, is the great love is which is comes from compassion. Great love comes from great compassion. So great compassion resulting in great love, then it's the start to feel uncomfortable. The uncomfortable feeling of, I don't like your face, but I'm still supposed to rejoice for you. Right? Yeah. And it's a fact, there are many of us who don't like each other's face. And it's a fact. We don't need to hide it, and we don't need to pretend. It's a fact. Many people just don't like each other's face. That's why you will see when it comes to practicing the supposed guru devotion, everybody have devotion to guru, but they don't have devotion to Vajra siblings. They have devotion to guru, but they don't have a devotion to what the guru wants. That is the root of the situation. Everybody only want to do what they want, but they don't know what the guru wants. And they also can't be bothered what the guru wants because the guru is here to serve them. Okay? So that is the whole idea about so many of us, we have this thing about, thinking about what I feel, what I think, and that's why they cannot get along with each other, being very petty. Okay? So this is something that we all need to reflect. Okay? So, Vajrayana strong catalyst added to whatever our situation, our previous life karma and everything, because we pray for all sentient beings. The good merits also come very fast. The bad karma also come very fast. Because the good karma comes very fast. What happened? You will practice, do a lot of good practice. And what is the result of your good practice? The result of your good practice is the ripening of our past karma. So when bad things starts to happen, unfortunate things starts to ripen and happen, that means our, Guru Puja also says, right? All the bad things that happen, we see is a chance to use up our previous bad karma, right? So I think Ibrahim falling asleep now. So maybe the mask is covering his eyes already. So you see the bad karma that is happening, the bad karma that is happening to us, it happens so fast. So many people then say, oh, practice Dharma, all the bad things happen. But practice Dharma also make you want to do purification, because when the purification comes, the same catalyst also applies to your purification practice. The result of the purification that will happen to you, the catalyst that come will make everything good or bad happen very fast. Okay, that is the power. That is the power or the blessings of the Guru, right? Most of us don't like our. We have a lot of situations with our own childhood. You have it, I have it, right? We have difficult childhood. We have problem with our parents or grandparents or auntie or uncle or father or mother or grandfather, grandmother story. All of us have. This thing is the cause for us that we do not know how to deal with it. We just close it, and then after that, everything that happens, so many trigger points that trigger us throughout our life. If our father causes us, mother cause us some suffering, or if father causes suffering, so many other things later on in life, supposed people who are father figures, or your boss, or the leader or something like that, then you very easily get triggered, and then after that something happened. If it's the mother, then after that some lady or something will come, and then we get triggered. But we get triggered, but we do not know why. So Vajrayana is like this. We start to ask ourselves why. And then when we say, Buddha say the truth is, all of us have our own truth. His truth, my truth, everybody have their own truth. But it's okay. The main thing is we need to, that's why you see, many people say, I don't even know what bad thing I've done in my past life. So what's there to purify? So this is the logical reasoning of what there is to purify. We have so many things to purify. Look at all the things that is happening to the world now, the pandemic. We have the karma, common karma, to experience this pandemic together. Look at, moreover, there is a common karma for definitely there's going to be common karma that we are eating so much, that we are in the generation of eating so much meat. And there's a guilt-free meat eating, because the meat comes packaged and clean and this and that, not from an animal and slaughter. Isn't it? We get so convenient and just buy, and it's cooked and it's delicious. Wait till the situation where we have to somehow either be the butcher or get a butcher to kill, and then after that, then I think it's I'm sure those of you who are of some age who have seen your relatives kill chicken when you are young, right? I think up to 80s or 90s, the market also had live poultry in the, and then after that, you just see somebody just take and slit the neck. After that, put the chicken inside there, and then the hot water and everything, spinning it round and round to remove the feathers. How painful, you know. So anyway, so great love wishes all, great love have a, in us wishes all beings to be free from suffering, and great compassion in us wishes all beings to be a great compassion, right? Wish all beings to be free from suffering. Great love wish all beings to be happy. So like, you know, Avalokiteshvara is the Buddha of love. Maitreya is the Buddha of love, right? So like this. Okay, Maitreya Buddha, Buddha of love. So teaching of Mahayana. So simple way like this. Love is Mahayana. Okay, free from suffering, okay, is Theravada. Because you want to be free from the cycle of birth and death. Isn't it? Free from suffering, free from the cycle of birth and death. Now, of course, our you can't see, but our temple over here has this the wheel of life. So in the wheel of life, clutching the wheel of life is the Lord of Death. Okay? So the Lord of Death clutching the wheel of life. What does it mean? In a short and simple way, it means no matter how much we are still going to die. Okay? And the suffering of death is because of the attachment of ourself. We are attached to our identity. That's why we are suffering. So now there's a question. So here says, I was reading this book and it says lamas are often lonely and bored, but also the center of attention. I've also encountered a CEO of an organization who tells me that being a leader is always lonely. What are your thoughts on this, and how can we deal with this loneliness as a leader in our Dharma journey and our work? Okay, honestly, a boss will be lonely, a leader not lonely. Boss is lonely. Okay, leader not lonely. What the leader do? 50% of the time the leader do what everybody else is doing. Right? The other 50%, maybe the other 45% of the time is to make everybody get along and work together, and make everybody have to get everybody to be harmonious and have a common goal and common aim and work together and everything. It's more tiring to get people to readjust the relationship than to just do the work. That's why you see workers being workers, you know, workers being workers, just work. They don't need to think so much. But if you want to not just work, but have to think and also have to feel for other people's working relationship and working conditions and everything, and maybe the modern way they say work culture or this and that, that is the big difference, isn't it? And then as the CEO also need to tell people what to do, but it's the least. Because when people can feel your vibes, they will automatically know what to do. Not so much need, just need to set direction, this. Okay, so CEO, not lonely. CEO, many things to do. Boss, maybe lonely. Every day just go and play balls. Okay, go play football, play bowling, go play what do you call golf, right? Play tennis, play golf. Yeah, young children play with bigger balls. Old men play with smaller balls, right? The older, it's a fact, right? Younger the boys, they play the bigger ball, soccer, this and that. Then old one play golf ball, play golf, right? I didn't think anything dirty. You listen, dirty is your problem. Okay, I'm just being very direct. Okay, so what are my thoughts on this, and how can we deal with this loneliness as a leader? If you're really leader, you are not lonely. You're a real leader, you are more always thinking for other people, more always thinking. First is great love and compassion and skillfulness. Leader need to be really skillful and loving and compassion. Okay, and think about how to steer. Okay, and teach everybody to steer their own ship. Okay, let me tell you what real leader is. Real leader is like Shakyamuni Buddha. Okay, he tell us we are all in the storm of samsara, but we all are in our own ship. Right? Great married one, a big ship. Right? Those who are little married, a small tugboat, sampan. Isn't it? We are in the same storm, but we are on different ships, different boat, Right? If you are you really good karma, then you are in the Star Cruiser. Right? Right? Hopefully no COVID in the Star Cruiser. Just happened today, right? Singapore, right? Yeah. Somebody got the COVID in the cruise. Huh? Close contact. Yeah. Okay. So I mean, it's all these kind of things, right? Yeah. So want to be practitioner, then we have to readjust to think, understand that this samsara that we are in is really a storm, a hurricane, or whatever. Okay, we are all in our own boats, our own ship. Okay, if you have empathy and everything, think about maybe join forces of all the boats, smaller boats, bigger boats, this and that. All the small boats can tie themselves together, all right, and then maybe get tugged by the big boat, right, like that. So, so that's what I feel about this leader and about this lamas feeling lonely and this that. Actually, really lama, let me tell you, all the lamas have so much sadhanas to do, so much commitments to recite. Okay, and right, really have no time. The reality of the no time is people want to see you, can just say, sorry, I don't need to see you. I don't, no need to see you or whatever. Right? Seriously, see people sometimes is always listen to people's problem and people expectation, throw all their grandmother, grandfather problem, mother, father problem, husband, wife problem, children problem, this and that. Nobody come and ask you Dharma question, only ask you problem. They only want you to take away their problem from them. Okay? So this is a very nice fact about the life of lamas. Okay, so please pray that from next life onwards you will be good lama, and please start training from now. Okay, now you listen to this teaching. From today, your own self training starts. Okay, you start. Yeah. So there is like, for example, a question. I want to talk. Somebody got, it's a real situation. Somebody got cheated of money, scammed, right? I think $60,000-$70,000. This person also not young, 40 plus, right? So says, typical, right? I don't understand. I really don't. I never do bad things. I don't harm people. I don't cheat people, right? I don't harm people. I don't cheat people. I don't do other things, right? Why I have to go through this, right? Typical, same thing. Everybody say life is so unfair. Why I have to go through this and this and that, right? Why me? If you're not greedy, why get scammed? Right? You're not greedy, why get scammed? All you see, so the thing is this, right? Many people just want to say, greed, ignorance, right? And the anger. It's very easy to just say. So if you want to live your life without greed, ignorance, and anger, then you must accept your life will be very stable and flat like the ground, right? Correct or not? If you want to create, to use your anger, ignorance, and greed, then you know it becomes you know how to use your anger, ignorance, and greed in a positive way? You seriously want to know? Huh? Okay, you want to know, huh? No regret, okay? There's a positive way to use your anger, greed, and ignorance. Okay? I'm not joking, but it just sounds shitty and scary, okay? Yeah. Practice guru devotion. Okay? When you practice guru devotion, your anger come out. Because of your self-righteousness, your anger come out. Right? You're greedy, right? You want to be Buddha faster, right? Oh, it will be very exciting. Your guru will somehow make you, or in a situation that is everything go make the, what do you call, lake, peaceful lake, trigger your winds of karma that will make make waves. Yeah, make wave, right? So then anger triggers the result of our own 5 aggregates. Okay, the ignorance is like a triggering our deep cause of samsara. When you practice Vajrayana or practice guru devotion, you know what we all suffer from? You know what we all suffer from? You want to know? Hope. And we want to suffer, we want to be free from the suffering of fear, and you want to have hope to become a Buddha in this one lifetime. Right? So you want to purify, the 3 poisons. Please practice guru devotion. Pao si, but bue si. Okay? Sorry, not pao si. Pao tia, but bue si. Okay? Okay? Huh? Joshua says song si. Okay? So like this, you understand what I'm saying? Right? All of us have ignorance, all of us have anger, and all of us have this the 3 poisons, right? Ignorance, anger, and greed. You understand? So many people like to say, how come, then after they say, I'm very angry and I hate myself and this and that. Everybody, this why I have this is like, this is a classic things that when people write letters to me, you see, I receive lots of letters. These letters are not love, this kind of love letter, right? It's like, keep on. After that, you know what I do? I receive the letter, I read, recite prayer, then after that, burn that letter. Why? You want to release the energy away from the person who write. The person who write has got so much intensity in writing, almost the pen
这是快点，我要冲凉了，我很累。
break the paper. You can see, the paper that is written on has the deep pen mark. The person holding the pen very, very tightly and really pressing, right? So, release. Release the reader, release the writer, and release the hope and fear. And go back to space. Okay? So, and then after that, the next best thing it will happen is people will say that, very common is, there's always, I got a feeling it's not right, but yet I still did it. So I really cannot forgive myself. And somehow there's next thing is always will have somehow like there's a sound or a devil inside me ask me to do it. We blame something else. So Vajrayana, when we meditate, it's like many people always say, want to meditate to have peace. I want to tell you, man and woman, or the woman and the man, when you meditate, you will never have peace. You don't meditate for peace because your peace, my peace, is big peace and small peace. PAACE and PIECE. Okay, big pieces and small pieces of so-called peace. Okay, so to meditate, to have peace, you first to have to wash inside out with tears. Need to wash inside out with tears, because when we face ourselves, it's painful. Okay. When we face ourselves, it's always painful, right? So then, there is so much anger, ignorance, and greed in all of us. That's why we need to cultivate great love for happiness for all beings and great compassion to all beings be free from suffering. Okay? You understand? 慈爱心, this is compassion and love. To have this to have compassion to free all beings from suffering. Okay? And love so as all beings can have happiness. We think like we have to feel like this, very, very important. Feel, we need to make this feeling. And this feeling need to start from where? Need to start from, okay, our immediate family. Start to feel like this for our parents, our grandparents, our spouse, our partner, our children, our friends, our family members. We have to start to feel like this, right? Why? Why? When someone dies, karma can change because karma can be purified and everything, especially when it is done, the rituals and the prayers are done by those with blood relation, with a Dharma relation, and with heart relations. Okay, so blood relation, we have the karma to be born together, same family. Okay, the same family. So there's a blood relation. So when those of us with blood relation, we pray for each other, prayer result happen very quickly. And then they have a Dharma relation. Okay, same guru, same Dharma center, same strong feelings, support, helping each other. We pray for each other. Also, result comes, positive blessings and result comes quickly. Third one is heart relation. Okay, those that you're, for example, if you go to the coffee shop every day and you meet these same people, and every day you just good morning, so normal chit chat, then you know each other, maybe neighbor, maybe this, maybe that, you talk every day and this and that, right? Or close friend or colleague, and this something happened to them, you pray for them, there so has a result. Maybe also your partners, your lovers, your everything, your secret admirer, this and that. So if like you have many fans and something happened to you, all your fans pray for you, or there's a heart relation, that is also benefit. So it's good for all of you to have many fans, all of you to have become leaders so that you can have many fans. See? Huh? Okay. You can have many fans. So good evening. What is the difference between chanting a sutra and chanting mantra? They're all chanting. That's the same thing as they're all chanting. The difference is chanting sutra, you good if you can feel, we sit on the floor, and Buddha, the Rupa is like the divine body of Buddha is teaching to us through our own voice. We are listening to our own, we are listening through the voice, but it's Buddha's teaching us. So we are listening to the Buddha's teaching. Chanting mantra, the purpose is, if you, normal people just chant mantra, not much effect. If you have a guru and guru give you initiation, and then after that you have the teaching, and then the visualization and everything, then you do the recitation of the mantra. Then mantra is called mind protection. Why? Protect your mind from worldly appearances. Protect your mind from worldly recognition. Right? Purpose of tantra is transformation of outer and inner and secret environment, right? Correct? Outer, inner, secret environment. Outer, inner, secret environment, then you recite the mantra, means body is deity, speech is mantra, mind is wisdom, then becomes mind protection. Then you always maintain as action deity. Action deity in your daily life, not as your fake persona. Okay, when you receive initiation, you enter into the mandala and then you are unfolded, and your real divine persona, which is the real you, unfolds. The unfolding, like unfold the lotus or unfold the onion, right? Unfold the onion, unfold the lotus like this. Unfolding, then your real truth body, that is your Dhammakaya, your Nimanakaya. Your Dhammakaya is your Buddha nature, right? Then your divine body, right? Then your speech is mantra and mind is wisdom. Then after that, then that is your real you. After, if you lose your concentration, or you lose your concentration or lose your practice, then you end up into ignorance and the fake identity you, which is the samsaric conditioning. You understand? So if Joshua here is his samsaric conditioning, name, form, body, name, form, everything, right? But we say there is the fake one, because there is samsara. Samsara is all about everything keep on changing, right? If everything is impermanent and everything keep on changing, how can it be real, right? You understand? Right? It is no moment that is stable and real. So that's why I very easily call it fake. But real is your Buddha nature, right? Real is your practice, right? Real is your the mantra of the deity, right? Okay, so and there is have a projected body, projected karma, and projected result, and projected body, a projected karma, and projected result. Okay, yeah. So like this. Okay, so reciting mantra, just reciting like this, you know, you don't even know the meaning. I've got this of some blessing. Not much really have understanding this and that. Then not much purpose, right? Then accumulating merit this and that. That is okay, because to practice Vajrayana, we need merit. Okay, we need a strong merit. Number two, COVID situation in Malaysia is getting very worse. People live in fear and worry every day. How can we overcome these negative feelings? You should have a compassion and love, and you know, overcoming this negative feeling has not much purpose, because these negative feelings right now are the very fertilizer for you to grow big. That you really want to not just get out of samsara, but you want to become Buddha. Get out of samsara is you want to run away. Become Buddha is you not just want to run away, but you really want to save everybody. That's become leader. So leader attitude is bodhicitta. Okay, I know who is not frightened. Okay, who is not frightened in this COVID situation? It's not just Malaysia, right? There's also so many countries, right? Even over here in Singapore, right? Who knows? So we use the negative situation to transform them as fertilizer for us to grow. There is no way to settle the problem. No, there's no way. The best way is, you know, I advise the youths in the temple many years ago. In our whole life, we just need to have two words: be prepared. Always be prepared for the worst, and always work towards the best. We should all be prepared for the worst and work towards the best. This is the best advice for everybody, isn't it? Third question here. How to become an arhat in this life? Thank you. Focus on samadhi and vipassana. Okay, just focus on samadhi and vipassana. Once you're free from all the fetters of your mind and this and that, then you can become arhat. Then you stay in the arhat heaven for a long time, long time. So long, then suddenly realize, what am I doing? I'm free, but free from suffering. Then where's the love? Other beings still not yet happy. Then take bodhisattva vows, want to become Buddha, then come back again. But it's okay. It's okay. First start with that. The thought to become Arhat is also good. Not everybody need to become Buddha yet. Some of us, just like, have one kind of rice feed 100 kind of people, one kind of Dharma. Buddha, not one kind of Dharma got 100 type of practice. One Shakyamuni Buddha teach 84,000 teaching. So that's why you see got 84,000 methods towards enlightenment. So like that. Okay. I rejoice if you want to become Arhat. Yes, I also rejoice in your merit and your dedication. Why must we have our guru bless our malas? You don't need your guru to bless your mala. You can bless your own mala. If you know how to do that, then do. You don't need your guru to bless your mala. Just, this is like a local custom, something like that, There's people take out their chacha, this thing, ask monk to chant and everything. Then this is more cultural. There's no need. There's no must. How to deal with shameful parts of ourselves that we do not like? Except that everybody also has shameful parts of themselves that they also don't like. So everybody is the same. Equanimity. Okay? Equanimity. Everybody has shameful parts that they don't like. Where got perfect person in this world? God dead one or statue. Okay, perfect already. As long as the person don't talk, don't eat, don't breathe, don't think, perfect. Right? Like I said, if you imagine go to temple and pray to Avalokiteshvara, and this called a talking Avalokiteshvara, and if Avalokiteshvara opens his mouth and tell us straight in our face about ourselves, okay, Hokkien say chua sai chua jiu. Okay, you will literally pee and shit in your pants on the spot. Okay, but Avalokiteshvara, of course, compassion, skillful means, so go like this, like this, like this, like this, right? That's why Avalokiteshvara hold what? Flower and mala. Okay, but if Lord Manjushri talk, the sword very sharp, laser, yeah, it's take the sword, yeah, just cut the skin but no blood, so that you see the nature of our body. Yes. So how to deal with it? We have to accept ourselves and accept others. There is nobody who has no addiction. There is nobody who is perfect. Okay. Sure, there were people who have addiction to smoking, addiction to food, addiction to alcohol, addiction to men, addiction to woman, addiction to sex, addiction to masturbation, addiction to gambling, addiction to so many things to addict. Now new addictions also have addiction to Lazada, addiction to Shopee, addiction to mobile phone, right? Last time I used to tell Hui Jin, sleep early, don't sleep so late, right? So she don't believe, she always want to sleep 1 a.m., 2 a.m. She says she cannot sleep. Why she cannot sleep? Of course cannot sleep. Keep on looking at this thing. Of course cannot sleep. If me, sure. If I was just telling her a few days ago, if it's my guru, you get, blessing of a red bun, ang pao. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Something grow very red on. Okay. From you. Okay. So then now we sleep very early because I force her to wake up very early to do all the offerings and everything and do recitation, right? Then now suddenly big change. Oh, 9 o'clock very late already, must sleep. 9 o'clock now can sleep. Last time 2 a.m. is called cannot sleep, right? So this kind of things, I tell you. Then when I say, then she say, oh, this is called experience the Dharma. So no, yeah, this Dave Ng, and the rest of Doreen Chio, and why don't turn on your camera? Let me see your face. Huh? So anyway, next one. So same, okay. Don't deal with the shameful parts. Deal with the loving parts. Don't go straight to the shameful parts. Accept that we are all not perfect. Okay, so that we don't accept that. You know, how do you know that you really accept? That means that when you're no longer, when our mind has compassion and love, that we are no longer shocked when you hear anything. You say it's human, it's just human nature, right? It's like somebody also asked me, oh, the dog so cute, so sweet, so this, just I don't like my dog because my dog like got this whiskers like that, you know? Like the dog look like cat. Because cats have whisker, the dog also got whiskers. I like, you know, yeah. It is your expectation. When you have love, you accept that, you know, your lovely dog needs to poop. Your lovely dog needs to pee. Your lovely dog will mark territory around your house, okay, or terrorize you, right? Yeah. So like that, your dog will do all kinds of things. So then, what are spiritual friends? Spiritual friends are people who are very friendly to tell you, very friendlyly to tell you to practice and cultivate spirituality within you. Like beginning your Dharma teacher. You understand? Okay, like Dharma teacher, like the monks and some of the monks and nuns. Not all monks and nuns can teach, can share knowledge. Some people just don't know how to express. They know, they can do, but don't know how to teach. Why? Because they did not purify the causes of jealousy and causes of saying other people can teach, or then after that they are not happy. So this life they know, but they cannot teach. So they need to do purification practice for that. Okay, so spiritual friends, people who know the Dharma, or cultivate the Dharma themselves and share the Dharma with you and to support you, you know, and share knowledge and share wisdom and share everything, share resources to practice the Dharma together. Okay, so spiritual friends like that. Okay, so now so far still talking seems like guru and the spiritual friend and us, you know, but what is the main thing you must learn later on? What the spiritual friends want, what the gurus want, basically is not top down but grapevine. Okay, grapevine. Next question. Dear, okay, so many people have high expectations of their guru and expect them to solve their problems. Many people have high expectation of their guru. It's their problem to have high expectation of the guru. You know, guru have no expectation of themselves. Honestly, guru don't have expectation of yourself. If the guru have so many expectation, means you still have a lot. You still have a lot of what? You still have a lot of greed. You are still chasing after something. You know, we have to stop chasing and stop competing. You know, we are always looking for someone to compete with. We are always looking for someone. If not, we want to compete with our past. You want to be. You really want to practice to be guru. We have to stop. We have to stop all these bad habits of competing on this and that. Okay, of having high expectations. Guru is to have deep compassion, not high expectation. Or many people have high expectation of Guru. Okay, there's common people, samsaric people who are fooled by samsara. Expect them to solve their problems. However, Guru is also human. How do we as disciples, apart from doing our practice, support our Guru and his activities? If you want to support the Guru and his activities, you have to practice the activities yourself. That is the real honest. Practice the activity, do the practices yourself. Don't happy, do the practice. Not happy, don't get what you want. After that, give up, don't do the 6 session Guru Yoga. Give up, don't do the sadhana, this and that. Right? Right? Hello? Yes? Nana, why you smile like that? Why you smile? Why you got funny smiles? Hey, why you focus Nana? I just say Nana, why you smile? I didn't say she break her vows, what? I didn't say she broke her vows. I didn't say, right? Yeah. Yeah. Why you like, so bad? It's like naughty. Okay. Okay, so basically is this: you want to practice, then you want to practice support a guru is to offer your body, speech, and mind. This is the classical language of offering, say, offer body, speech, and mind. Offer mind means to surrender attachment to identity and self-grasping. Offer speech is not a matter of a Malay word. I know lah, alamak, but angkat lah. Alamak, Malay word angkat bodek. Okay, yeah. English called what, boss? Politically correct is called praising. What is the politically incorrect? How about the truth? The truth. What is it called? Polishing, boot licking, curry favor. Okay. Okay. So, Saka is Hokkien, 3 legs. Okay. Yeah. So basically, like this, so offer your speech, okay, is a matter of, what's the real offer of speech? You want to know? You really want to know? Offering of speech? Okay. Rejoicing in everybody's merits. How great or small, rejoice in their merits. Holy and ordinary beings, also we can rejoice in their merits. And of course, beginning, we cannot really rejoice, right? Then just say, I rejoice, then slap yourself there. After that, okay, let's try to rejoice. Okay, yeah. So that's the thing. We just say we rejoice, and the form of rejoicing then, like Christmas, right? If you real rejoice or not, who knows, right? But after that, when it comes to Christmas, everybody just suddenly feels very happy. It's a mental conditioning, right? So simply speaking, also the same thing is when we see other people, okay, then we also need to seriously try to have that sincere attempt to rejoice. You don't have guru devotion, right? The other person have, right? First thing is that he good no, I cannot no, he good no. Right? He can practice, but then after that, later on, they should really try to think, I should be humble, and I rejoice he can do. I rejoice he can accept and transform his mind. Right? Okay? Honestly, this is how we think. feel. So offer body is doing this, doing the service. Okay? Offer your body, speech, and mind, doing the service. Then there is the best support. Right? Like 4 ladies here offer their body, they became nuns. Right? They renounce the attachment to this life, they become nuns and they offer the service. Right? Then they also offering speech, they offer rejoice and then their mouth, right, do lots of recitation. Okay. Then mind also really they cultivate to release the most important thing, you know, the most important thing that bind us with to samsara, self-grasping. When you have identity, when we have self-identity, we have self-grasping. The attachment to that, they make us life after life continue to suffer the effect of our this life. Next life, we are already preparing the effect of our next life already. The first 10 years of our life, first thing that happened when we are born is, you know, the moment we are born, we start to experience the effect of our current life. Right? Of course, there will always be the first 1 year of honeymoon period. Okay, the parents will, no matter what the baby do, the parents won't scold the baby. Right? After once the baby starts to grow horns, right? Then the parents will start to scold and beat the baby and this and that. Right? And so then our karmic conditioning, how the father's parents gave the father growing up experience, he will give this experience because it's something that is experienced to the child. The mother will also give, okay, whatever she has experienced from her parents to her child. That's why you will see interracial marriage have this thing most obvious. Interracial and different religious background. Right? You will see that, some people, in my culture, my religion, this is the way to do it. The other one say, in my culture, my religion, this is the way to do it. Right? Let me tell you one real funny, not funny actually, to me is I don't know what to say about this. We always say that if you have a cut or you have a wound, right, then don't eat seafood, isn't it? Right? Don't eat seafood, right? Because when you eat, then you'll be very itchy, right? Let me tell you something. When I heard, then I'm shocked. In China, right? Some people just gave birth and they're cooking crab soup for the lady. She just gave birth and they feed the mother, new mother, crab soup. Then I was thinking, I thought they said seafood was no good. Then after that, this and that. So to me, everything is from that time onwards, it just hit me so hard. Samsara is like that. People like, they say good. People don't like, they say no good. So totally, I have no faith in samsara. That's why I really taught my faith to my Guru, Buddha, Dhamma, Sangha. Faith towards enlightenment for all sentient beings. You know, how small our motivation is every day, it doesn't matter. Just start from there. How small my bodhicitta is, it doesn't matter. Let's start from there. You understand? We start from there. So we don't laugh at each other, we don't poke fun, and we don't this, we don't that. Okay, we have a good start for bodhicitta. good start for want to free all beings from suffering, and one good start that we want to have wish all beings to have happiness, that all beings never be free from to always be free from suffering and the causes, and may always be happiness, and may all beings always be free from bias and attachment and all these, four immeasurables like this. So really we start from there. You start from one to become a Buddha. How small the motivation, that's the most important thing. Okay? So, thank you. This this ground anointed with perfume, this strewn with flowers, with Mount Meru in the middle, the 4 great lands and 8 subcontinents. Offer as a Buddha land. I visualize as a Buddha land and offer to you. May all beings enjoy this pure land. Om Yidam Guru Ratna Mandala Kamniyataya.
Okay, let's recite Rinpoche's long life prayer. Om Savasti, like the countless light rays that radiate from Ruby Mountain, exquisite Amitayu, Lord of everlasting life, who cultivates and one does not tire of seeing, whose essence is of infinite life, the nectar of immortality, please instantly grant our Guru the CD of stable and everlasting life. They are intelligent and skillful in upholding traditions of Buddha, spreading holy Dharma through explanations of practices, in order to lead disciples onto the path to liberation. You are the one who is our guide. Please live a long and stable life. I request respectfully my precious Holy Guru to enjoy external health. I request respectfully my precious Holy Guru to live a long life. I request respectfully my precious Holy Guru to the Dharma activities spread and flourish far and wide. I request respectfully my precious Holy Guru to bless me to be never separated from you. In all my future rebirths, may never be separated from my perfect Guru. May I enjoy the magnificent Dharma, and by completing qualities of stages and paths, may I quickly attain the state of Vaishnava. Okay, let's do a short dedication. Due to this merit, may I soon attain the enlightened state of Guru Buddha, that I may be able to liberate all sentient beings from the suffering. May the precious body mind not yet born rise and grow. May the born have no decline but increase forevermore. Okay, since we're going to start our Lamas training tonight, so let's make a request to Rinpoche to stay long and healthy, and also to always continuously turn the wheel of Dharma. Okay, let's have our right knee down. And make the request. Precious and Holy Guru, unmistaken holder of the doctrine, on this auspicious day, more than 2,500 years ago, Buddha Shakyamuni descended from heaven and gave us all hope for an enlightened future. Now, through your compassion, we are able to experience the joys of the Dharma, even in this degenerate age, just as we were hearing from the Buddha himself. As we remember how the Buddha was just like us, alive and walking on earth, sharing our joys and sufferings before ultimately showing us the path to enlightenment. We are grateful that we have met you, our Guru, who is able to guide and lead us to peerless enlightenment. O Guru, you who are the enlightened one, holder of the doctrine, may you live a long and healthy life. Please continuously turn the wheel of Dharma to guide us. May the activities of Teaching Choling Singapore and every international branch that is open flourish more and more like the waxing moon. Through your kindness, the seed of Buddha nature in all sentient beings now has the conditions to spontaneously fruit like that of a wish-spreading tree. May we be tireless in taking and applying the medicine of Dharma without ego and self-cherishing. May good auspicious signs arise continuously. May all sentient beings always engage in wholesome activities, honoring the triple gem, living in morality and cultivating the three trainings. If on this occasion we have made errors and mistakes, such as the conduct of body, speech, and mind, that is mingled with defilements or made unclean offerings, we ask that you, the teacher, King of Sages, to be patient with all this and plead that you think of us compassionately and consent to grant inspiration, so that now and henceforth it may not be an obscuration for us. Dear Rinpoche, Alamala, please continuously turn the wheel of Dharma so that us helpless sentient beings will continue to see the light of hope and enlightenment. We pray that life after lifetime before enlightenment, you will continue to be our guide so that we may become enlightened like you. Homa, homa, homa.
Thank you, Rinpoche, for tonight's precious teaching. 谢谢 Rinpoche 今晚很珍贵的这个开示。那么跟大家分享一些通告。We hereby share some announcement for all of you.
Ni ve ce wei de qian qian rei zi, dui mei qian pei wang bo jiang pei yang, gan qian qian pei song qian song ka pa, lo san zha pei sha la so wa de, mi mei ce wei de qian qian rei zi, dui mei qian pei wang bo jiang pei yang, gan qian qian pei song qian song ka pa, lo san zha pei sha la so wa de, mi mei ce wei de qian qian rei zi, dui mei qian pei wang bo jiang pei yang, gan qian qian pei song qian song ka pa, lo san zha pei sha la so wa de. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, Rinpoche, for the precious teaching tonight. So if you'd like to offering tonight on this auspicious day, so those can actually on the screen now to offer to the queen, as well as the Dharma Fund and to support the Sangha community. Thank you. And for those of us who are online, allow us to share with you the Naga video which was interrupted earlier on.
Nagas are beings in their previous life whom are practitioners. Okay, and so what happened is that for their practice and for their great accumulation of merits and their spiritual capabilities and spiritual powers, right? The good karma caused them upper part of the body is enjoyment of the gods. The lower part of the body is because of the breaking of vows. They become like animals and spirits, right? So the Naga is in between the realms, okay, of the animal spirit realm and the realm of the Devas. So it's an in between. So that's why half body is snake and half body is godlike. So they're very beautiful, very handsome, very strong, muscular, feminine, attractive. But very easily get jealous, get angry, see faults in others, very self-righteous, and they are here to tell people, they always want to tell people what to do. So at the same time, now we have to think for ourselves. Do we have these attributes? If we have to be aware that we do not want to become like that. And then when we break the vows, all these things create a further cause to become a Naga in the next life. So you see, Nagas, what is the big suffering? Half of the body they enjoy like the gods, they want to be like the gods, but the lower part of the body, where they don't like dirty, have to slither on the ground. Slithering on the ground, what happens? Easily get skin abrasion, so therefore have an eczema. Right? So that's why they become easily irritable and easily upset because dirty, and they don't like and they have no choice. So where do they reside? They reside in natural places that are free from pollution. So no plastic, no this, no that, they don't like. So that's why don't pollute natural places, don't pollute the environment. The Nagas really don't like it, right? So when you go to the natural places, mangrove swamps, the sea, to the beach, to the forest, where there's the lakes, anywhere where there's water, the Nagas are there. We can't see them, but they are present. Okay, because it's their natural habitat. Just like you go into the forest, you will see monkeys, because it's their natural habitat, right? And so this is what Nagas are. A Naga vase essentially is a present, right, from humans who are practitioners or who seek the advice of practitioners and lamas, okay, and Rinpoches say that, you have some difficulty, obstacle, maybe you will have across the path of Nagas, and so therefore being attacked by Nagas, or you have Nagas harms, and so therefore you have a similar things that like Naga. How does cancer arise? Cancer arises from conflicted feelings. Okay? Some like this and like this, and what is it that we don't want to overcome or we cannot overcome? So then all these things comes in and out, and then arise a very complicated feeling, and then we are happy but not happy, or we cannot let go, and then becomes the mind goes haywire, the body goes haywire, and then therefore many people get cancer. When we offer a Naga vase, the Naga vase is essentially a present. Like what I said, in this present, in this vase, inside is like a combination of all the herbs and medicines that are needed for the Naga to cure their skin problems. So the upper part of their body, they are beautiful. They have no need, but it's really for the lower part of their body, they have lots of injuries and everything. Especially when we pollute the environment. Okay, and when you pollute the environment, the snake slithers over. What happens to the snake? The snake gets injured, right? Gets poisoned. The things inside the Naga vase are essentially medicines, herbs, and minerals that are essential in restoring the natural balance of the environment. So the Nagas who may be living in places that are depleted in certain areas due to mining, right? Usually mining is the greatest cause of destruction of a natural habitat. So we offer a Naga vase to make peace, and an offer to accumulate merit to make peace, and so therefore both sides benefit. On both sides benefit, we ourselves also free others. It is first of all a charity practice, a respectful practice that, especially people, you have skin problems, you've got cancer, or maybe going to get cancer, or you've got, different anger issues, right? We've got issues that you cannot get over, this and that, conflicted issues. Offer a Naga vase. This is really self-love. So please offer a Naga vase, because it will really, really help us to get over our own mind and get over our own self, so that we may regain a healthy self-esteem and a healthy self-confidence.
Thank you, Rinpoche, for the precious teaching. So, everyone, if you would like to offer the Naga bus, so do scan the QR code on the screen now to make the offering. So, note that it's a limited quantities available only 150 of them are available. So, do make your offerings early. So 大家都想供这个龙王宝瓶呢，记得呢尽快上网报名哦，因为呢限量哦只有150尊的这个宝瓶，所以大家尽快呢上网做这个报名。那么这个直航普渡盂兰正会呢已经开始了。The Ulan Balan registration has already started, so do go online to make a registration early also. And thank you for joining us for the teaching tonight, and we'll see you tomorrow. 谢谢大家参与今晚的一个开示，大家明晚见。明晚是华语的这个佛法开示。Tomorrow will be the Chinese Dharma teaching. Thank you for joining us tonight. Thank you.
谢谢师傅，谢谢金教练。